So, we went to Boise, Idaho for vacation. Pretty random, I know. This pandemic has kept us all at home lately, and my fiance and I were so ready to escape the desert this Labor Day, while still trying to maintain as much social distance as possible. We came up with the idea to visit Idaho after watching some hiking videos about the Sawtooth Wilderness. Hiking seemed like a good way to stay away from the crowds while getting some exercise and beautiful vistas all at the same time. The only thing that I really knew about Boise before this trip was the university. But we arrived to town on a Tuesday night and were pleasantly surprised with how happening the downtown scene was. There were cute shops, street art, and tons of outdoor dining. Boise also has a beautiful river running right through downtown, and we saw plenty of college students just floating down the river. The following morning, we rented some bikes from the hotel and rode the Greenbelt. The Greenbelt is a 25-mile pathway along the Boise River that's very popular with the locals. We loved seeing how active everyone in Boise was, from runners to cyclists to stand-up paddleboarders. We even gave it a try at one of the ponds that day to beat the heat, before walking the Greenbelt one last time and heading to bed. The next morning, I had some of the best eggs Benedict and potatoes of my life to get ready for the 3-hour drive to the Sawtooth Wilderness. The drive was very scenic, but also very curvy, which Steph didn't like. But once you got to the town of Stanley, it's just a little further to the beautiful Redfish Lake. We thought we'd do an 8-mile hike here along the lake, but it turned out to be too hot, and we weren't getting the views of the lake that we expected on the trail. Instead, we decided to grab some drinks and jump in the lake for a while, which was the right call, because it was unusually hot in Idaho that day. We waited for the sun to go down a little bit before heading to the Iron Creek Trailhead. This trailhead is very popular as it takes you to some of the alpine lakes in the area. But with the limited time that we had before sunset, we decided to just go as far as we could before it got too dark. We passed beautiful creeks, lots of trees, and some amazing views. Stephanie and I are already talking about coming back to this part of Idaho one day to do some longer hikes to the alpine lakes, because the views and the trail were so amazing. I couldn't fly the drone in this part of the wilderness, but it didn't even matter. The views from the trail were enough to satisfy me. We were very happy with how our day in the Sawtooths went, and headed right out at sunset for the 3-hour drive back to Boise. On our last day in Boise, I spent some time at one of the brand new climbing gyms. But after that, our day was all about drinking. There are a lot of excellent breweries in town that I just had to check out. And some of them even brew cider, which Steph loved. All in all, we were very happy with our decision to check out Idaho. Everyone that we talked to kept telling us that this is what Portland felt like 10 years ago. So we're very curious to come back one day and see how the city evolves. For now, I hope you enjoyed this footage of my vacation. Hit the like and subscribe button if you want to see more stuff like this. And I hope you get to see Idaho for yourself one day. It's definitely worth a visit.